Move on this morning to the head coach of the Presbyterian College Blue Hose, Harold Nichols. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, Mark.
Congratulations on you getting your first win, 23-13 over Campbell. Back home Saturday night, hosting number 8-9 ranked Chattanooga. And first, talk about the victory over the Camels, then we'll start taking questions and talk about the Mocs.
Well, yeah, it was certainly good to get a win underneath our belt. Campbell, going into the football game, I felt like they were going to be a very good opponent, and they certainly were. Coach Minner and his staff up there have done a great job, and they're a very, very talented football team. And I give credit to our kids. We came out and played relatively well. I think some of the keys to the game were, the fact that we didn't turn the football over, which that's the first time we've done that all year, which, I think went a long way to helping us win that football game. We were able to move the ball some offensively and put together some drives, and defensively came up with some takeaways, and did a pretty good job on third down, which I think was a big key to the game. But I had a great atmosphere at home. Obviously playing here is certainly to your advantage, and we need to hold serve here. And so we were very excited to be able to come out of that with a win, and hopefully we can, improve and build on some of the positives that we had in the game Saturday night, and keep improving as a football team. And that's kind of what you got to do, this time of the year, and keep building and hopefully get to where you need to be. We kind of turned the page to Chattanooga. Chattanooga comes in here, and I think they're ranked 8th or 9th in the country. Their only loss this year is to Jacksonville State. They lost to them, I think, 23-20 in the first ball game of the year. And Jacksonville State's got a great team and almost beat Auburn a couple of weeks ago. I think they've got 11 of the 22 starters on their team were all conference last year. And starting with their quarterback, Huseman, who's a 2-time Southern Conference Offensive Player of the Year, and got a lot of good players. And Coach Huseman has done a great job building that program there, and his staff, and got a lot of respect for him. I've coached against him on some other occasions when I was up at the University of Rhode Island, and he was the defensive coordinator at Richmond, and he always had his teams ready to play, and they were difficult to game plan for. And this Chattanooga team that he's got is no different. So, huge challenge. Glad we got him at home. Hopefully we can have some type of advantage there, but huge challenge for our program, and a great opportunity for us.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. At this time, we'll start taking questions for Presbyterian College head coach Harold Nichols. To ask a question, please press *1 on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser, and click raise hand if you join us via the web. And Coach, while we're waiting for a question or two, let me just start off real quick. Just an update on your quarterback. The team got most of the work, but just how they're playing together.
Yeah, well, we started Ben Cheek, the redshirt freshman, and he came in and did a good job and had some good plays there. Tam came in and made some really, really good throws and operated the offense really well, and showed some great leadership, and kind of got hot there, and we kind of went with him and did a nice job. And he's had to overcome a lot in his career here, injury-wise and those type of things. So it was really good to see him, experience some success, and did a nice job. But feel really good about our quarterback position. I do. I think we've got a few guys that they can come in and compete and play and help us win games. So I look at it as an advantage and a plus and not a negative, but real proud of Tam and what he did Saturday night.
All right, Coach, we do have a question for you. It's from B.B. Brand of the Chattanoogan.com. Go ahead, B.B.
Yeah, thank you, Coach Nichols. Talk about Daryl Bridges, who's from Chattanooga area, played high school at Ridgeland. Talk about, how he's done. He had a good week Saturday, and then what he means to the team.
Well, Daryl's done a nice job here. We redshirted him when he first got here, had some injury problems early in his career, but, towards the end of last year and the beginning of this year, he's really been a workhorse for us. He's a very good player, runs hard, runs behind his pads, and has been a real spark plug for us, and he's kind of our main back right now. But like I say, he was a really good player in high school. I think he led his team to the state championship game his senior year there at Ridgeland High School. So wonderful young man, hard worker, and very important part of our football team.
Great. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, BB. And we do have another question for you, Coach. I don't have a name, but it is someone based in Chattanooga, so go ahead and introduce yourself and continue with Coach.
Yes, Coach. This is Gene Henley with the Chattanooga Times-Free Press. Kind of expanding on Bridges a little bit. I mean, were you expecting him to be logging 30 carries in a game, this year? Were you expecting that sort of, production from him?
Well, I think, I always felt like he was very capable of it. He's a durable kid. We had a back get hurt against Miami of Ohio, Blake Roberts, and we've kind of done the running back thing by committee since I've been here. Malik Risher came in and did a really nice job, had some good carries and had a touchdown run, I think, against Campbell. But we got a young man by the name of Quaylen Patterson, a freshman, too, that's going to be a good player for us. So, it's just you get to a point in the game where, you do what's working for you. And, Daryl, loves to have the ball when the game's on the line. And as a clutch player and, as a coach, you stick him out there, I don't know if 30 carries is too much or not enough. I don't know. We just kind of go as the game dictates a little bit, and doing the things that are strengths of his. And but he's answered the bell and done a nice job for us, and glad he's on our team.
Thank you, Coach.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And Coach, I'll end it here. Just your defense is pretty much such a veteran group, and has shown a great game last week. Just from the challenges that Chattanooga's offense poses, what do you see that's going to from Chattanooga's offense that you see that the defense is going to have to keep an eye on?
Well, I do think that Chattanooga is very talented there. They got a veteran, experienced quarterback that can extend plays with his legs. He's a very, very good player, and Coach Durden, our offensive coordinator, is a good play caller, and they really stretch your defense and stress you. They can run the football at you. They can throw the football down the field. They've got some option principles, what they're doing with their offense. They're just very talented, and, we're going to have to get lined up. We're going to have to tackle well. We're going to have to try to get pressure on the quarterback and try to disrupt them and get them behind the sticks. And that's easier said than done because they are so talented, veteran, experienced players. They got the Jacobs Blocking Trophy Award winner from last year. It's their left tackle. They're very talented up front. It's just going to be a huge challenge for us. And I don't have answers here today on Tuesday, that's for sure. I hope I get them by the week's end. But, they're just a very formidable opponent and very talented offensively. So it's going to be a huge challenge for our defense.
All right, Coach. Well, I am not seeing any more questions for you. We'll appreciate your joining us, and wish you the best of luck Saturday against Chattanooga.
Well, Mark, thank you, guys. Appreciate all you guys do for us there at the conference office. I want to congratulate all the coaches from last week for going undefeated last week. That's unbelievable, and credit to all of them, and I wish them luck this week.
All right, Coach. Good luck, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
All right.